John Scrutch getting an amazing ovation here from this crowd. This crowd in Vincennes. We're starting this one off hot with this triple threat match. I can't wait to see what these three come up with. These three men get ready for what should be a fantastic opening contest to get these fans in gear. We're ready for a night full of action. We got 10 big matches. These three stepping up, opening the show, setting the pace. Excited to see what these three come up with. Fullerton and CMC, no strangers to one another, competing in IWAU over in Noble, Illinois every Tuesday night. John Scrutch kind of the odd man out from the Chicago area. Right away, CMC is going to take a breather. That's just like this guy. He's going to take a seat and watch these guys do their thing, I guess. See how long that lasts. Fullerton and Scrutch aren't going to wait for him to get back in. They're going to get this started. We're going to get that lockout. A side headlock there. Scrutch taking control early as CMC just kind of hangs out on the outside for now. Picking a spot. Ooh, trying to shoot it off the ropes, so he's got that headlock cinched in too tight. Well, John Scrutch been doing this for about 4 years now. Almost 5 years in the Chicago area. Got the most experience out of these three men. He's going to show Derek what's up right now. That's a little applause. Sportsmanship never hurt anybody. Derek Fullerton, on the other hand, wrestled with Burning Spirit Wrestling Factory in St. Louis, debuted last March. So a little over a year experience. Mr. Fullerton there. So far, Scrutch still in control, locking that wrist up. CMC still just chilling the outside. Maybe somebody gave him popcorn or something. Here we go, off the ropes in a reverse. Fullerton ducks the clothesline. Takes a drop kick by Scrutch right in the shoulder. He's going to go for the pin of his head. Oh, there's a kick out. CMC, that was enough to get him out of his seat. He's going to need to pay attention to this match. Now, CMC, the only guy in this match who was returning after the first event, break 3 back in March. Unfortunately for him, in a losing effort, tag team match against Mount Olympus, teaming with Oliver Kane. Did come out on top of that one. I would say he's looking for his first victory here in Envizion Wrestling, but not doing a whole lot of work so far. Oh, there we go. Here's where he gets involved. Oh, now CMC's going to take him to the outside here. Gonna rough him up on the outside a little bit. Shot, slap there. Scrutch fighting back. Side of the ring. There are no countouts in this triple threat match, so technically the referee can't do a whole lot. Looks like they're going to fight around all 4 sides, give the fans a close-up of the action right away. This opening match here at BACKDRAFT. Let's send him back in as Fullerton makes his way out. And he's getting some, and a spear onto the outside there. That's taking Scrutch down for a minute. He's going to need a breather after that one. Derek Fullerton, that striking brawler style. Ooh. And we got some strikes there. CMC showing that he can strike with the best of them. Oh, stiff clothesline. Taking Fullerton down from that. Oh, back senton. See if that's enough for a 3. CMC training under Joey O'Reilly at IWAU. Debuted last year as well. He's a former IWAU club champion in his own right. He wants these championship titles. Oh, fake out there. Once these titles start getting introduced into Envizion Wrestling, I bet CMC is going to be in the hunt. It's a matter of time. Oh, he's going to give Scrutch a little stomp to keep him out of the ring. Then again, nope. Look out by Fullerton. 20 more right now. Fullerton's got to pull it together. Worked for several promotions in his year of experience, getting all the experiences he can leading up to this match here. Triple threat match here at BACKDRAFT. He's going to choke on the rope. Once again, no DQs in a triple threat match. The referee just pretty much has to beg him to let go. Oh, and a kick right in the throat. Scrutch is gathering his wits on the outside. The CMC coming back with another forearm shot. And let him stop. He wants to keep this between him and Fullerton. So that might be a mistake, as here comes Fullerton again. Ropes. Oh, a drop kick. Taking Derek Fullerton off his feet. Oh, 2 count there. These triple threat matches can be very, very hard to predict. Especially if you've got one guy camping out on the outside like CMC was at the beginning. There we got Scrutch looking to make his way back in. We got Prodigy backing Fullerton into the corner. Double hook chop there. Oh! Looks like he's gonna. Oh, right into the corner. Sandwich there. Body avalanche of swords, and he's pushing Scrutch right back onto the outside. CMC definitely picking his spots in this match. I have to say it looks like CMC. He's got this under control for the most part. Taking advantage of these triple threat rules. Nice suplex from CMC. This guy's barely out of high school, and he's just having an incredible first year or so. Under the tutelage of Joey O'Ryan, who we will see later tonight in that big 10-man elimination tag team match. I mentioned 9 more matches following this one tonight. This one opening the show, setting the pace. Crowd's already into it. Nice boot there by Fullerton. Hit the back elbow. Finally, enough time to scale that turnbuckle. He's going to go to the top. Oh, up the eyes there. CMC taking to the top. He's going to go for a superplex? Oh my goodness. Is he going to get him? Oh, Scrutch. Scrutch went in on this. Oh yeah. He's going to get him up, but oh my goodness, a big powerbomb suplex. Power of Doom, and the fans love it. You know, these 3 told me we're going to be the best match of the night. We are going to win over these fans. Everyone that comes after us will be in the dust. And I don't know, it's turning up. We got plenty of action left. And Brian Parker here on the commentary booth, writing solo this evening. Staying hydrated in this heat. He's 3 men. Oh, Scrutch with a tip up. He's not waiting. He's not waiting to make the rounds. These 3 just trading shots. Tip 4 on there. We got Scrutch, another elbow by Fullerton. It looks like they're going to do a little double team on Scrutch, but I don't know if Scrutch is. I don't think he's ready for all that. He's not in the mood. There he goes. Big clothesline. Taking both men down. This might as well be a handicap match here. I think that's the way Scrutch likes it. Dodging underneath. The big double clothesline. Taking both men down. Scrutch is pulling a rally here. He's got the fans behind him. Oh, big super kick, CMC, right between the ropes. Fullerton's on spaghetti legs, and he looked like he was going to hook him for that finishing maneuver. Oh, hooked it for the boot. Oh, got him up on the shoulders. Oh my goodness. Oh, looked like he was going to go for that. Scratch that. Oh, and a big knee to the midsection there. CMC, oh, he's going after that knee of Fullerton, and a big enziguri, taking Fullerton down. Oh, goodness. Oh, he's going to try and cover on Scrutch here. Scrutch had plenty of time to recover. Oh, goodness gracious. That's got to be frustrating for CMC. Take it back. Oh my goodness. Dropping him with that big cutter. CMC rolling to the outside. He might be out of this match now. Oh, and there we go. The big BDM Valentine's Day Massacre. There we go. John Scrutch picking up the win in this triple threat match. Luckily with that delivery of the very close string that you lost, I think you did him good there, John. I think you did a great job. That opening triple threat match, wow. These three guys put all they had into it. John Scrutch comes out on top. We love the tag team actually doing Envizion Wrestling, and these four men, these four are going to put on a fantastic contest right here.
All right, here we go.
And right away, Cameron Saturn pulling a water pistol on Austin Ryan. I think he's just trying to keep him hydrated. I don't think we can call that a DQ. He's just trying to hydrate the guy.
You're better than this. You're better than this.
Just trying to keep the man hydrated. You can't blame him for that. Right into the headlock. Austin Ryan taking it to Cameron Saturn to open this match up. Oh, fake into the ropes. Nope. On the waist. Saturn going. And the sunset flip, bringing him down. Oh, not enough. This one just started. Looks like he's trying to shoot the leg. Saturn's going to flip over. He's going to try to roll up again, but he is right in those ropes. He tried. He tried his very best, but the match just began. Kyle a little winded. I shouldn't be, but a little more water myself, I think. Freddie Hudson, and Freddie wants to make sure Devin Quinn is hydrated as well. Freddie Hudson ready to go toe-to-toe with Devin Quinn here. Of course, Austin Ryan and Devin Quinn showing up at Breakthrough, our debut event back in March, in a tag team contest against CMC and Oliver Kane. Of course, Austin and Devin coming out on top of that match. They're going to try to go 2-0 in tag team matches here in Envizion Wrestling. They got to get through. Shooters don't die. Of course, Freddie Hudson and Cameron Saturn, currently the Paradigm Pro Wrestling and New Wave Pro Tag Team Champions. They got 2 sets of goals right now. Austin and Devin, those strangers to go themselves in their first match at Elite Pro Wrestling, becoming the Elite Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Looking to start things off, trying to get a roll going over in other promotions, getting as much ring time in as they possibly can. 3 sets of tag team belts between these two teams. They all 4 came to play. Freddie trying to get out of this headlock by Devin Quinn. Ooh, bumped into that shoulder. I think he might try it again. Freddie off the ropes. Hudson trying to take him off the feet unsuccessfully. Have to hit him a little bit harder than that. Oh, he's going to give Quinn a try. Freddie goes back. Quinn catches the leg. This is not the time to be pointing fingers. Oh, he's going to show him. Good old side headlock. Straight up wrestling match so far. One-upsmanship. Side headlock takedown. Going to pull off his feet. Hudson in firm control of this. I want to thank all these fans here in Vincennes, Indiana for showing up for our second event here at the Army National Guard Armory. Everyone's showing up for what has been a hot start with a triple threat match, followed up with this tag team match. 8 more matches to go this evening. And Austin was trying to make that tag, let go of that rope for a second. Cameron Saturn getting tagged back in along with Austin. It's kind of a feeling out process here. Cameron Saturn getting this crowd hyped up. The bright furious one ready to take it to Austin Ryan once again. Austin, a guy that can deadlift over 300 pounds, shouldn't have too much trouble manhandling a guy the size of Cameron Saturn, as long as he can get past that speed. Austin showing a little bit of speed right there, avoiding that elbow in the corner. So hook him up. The Irish whip reversal and another reversal. Cameron back in the corner, rolling right up onto the shoulders of Austin Ryan. Back again, he's going to bounce off the ropes. Nobody home. And ooh, a shot to the midsection, a little low there. Oh, Cameron wrapping around that post. All right. It was just a straight up wrestling match until that point. Maybe Austin Ryan getting a little frustrated here in this tag match. I think he looks like Austin and Devin. I almost spoke too soon. Looked like they were going to try to take that count-out victory. They got other plans, though. Austin's going to roll Saturn over. Take out by Saturn. His fans firmly behind Shooters Don't Die in their Envizion Wrestling debut. Looks like Ryan and Quinn still in control of this. Is Quinn torquing that knee, twisted every which way, picking that body part, sticking to it. Of course, talking to Austin and Devin before this match, Austin told me we have grown to learn that a lot of people aren't prepared to get put into submissions, and often that's our go-to. It's not, kicking people out, but putting them down real hard. That's the trick, which I think he's showing right now with Cameron Saturn. It's Freddie Hudson in that corner, desperately trying to get a tag. Saturn looks like he could use it after being wrapped around that ring post, taking that nasty spill onto the outside. He's desperate for a tag at this point. Saturn and Hudson here, one half of Shooters Don't Die, along with Don't Die Miles and Ron Bass Jr. I know those two are watching from afar.
Keep it around, right?
It looks like right now Quinn is taking control with it, trying to get a sleeper lock down on Saturn, keeping him away from the corner of his tag partner. Quinn looking like he might be getting a little frustrated too. I think he might be taking a cue from Austin. Austin Ryan, of course, staying hydrated on his corner. Now Saturn completely cut off from his partner, enemy territory. Hudson trying to get these fans rally behind Saturn. He needs all the help he can get. Oh, a stiff elbow cutting him off. He needs a miracle at this point. Now he's going to get mouthy with Freddie, rubbing a hand in his face. Referee Terry Hopper trying his best to keep Freddie Hudson in his corner, not realizing double team tactics over here. Looks like this was going to be a pretty clean contest. I'd say right up until that wrap around the post. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sportsmanship. Looks like there's been a disqualification here. I think Shooters Don't Die might have just Terry Hopper called for the bell. It looks like Austin Ryan couldn't get him out of the corner and got himself disqualified. Breaking the 5 count there earns them the disqualification. Shooters Don't Die are going to take this by DQ. Now it looks like
Ladies and gentlemen,
Freddie's going to win by himself. Keeler told by take this by DQ.
Good call, Harry!
Well, that counts.
You need some cookies there? I'm a little exhausted after how hard I worked getting here. How the hell is this? Good boy! Good boy! Good boy! Good boy! Good boy! Good
Well, I wasn't expecting a milk bath at this show, but I guess, like Maverick just said, that was a little bit my fault. I just know how much Tanner Keeler loves his Chewy Chips Ahoy. I needed to make sure he was fully fueled up for this match with Maverick, which will be no walk through the park.
I watched Hudson, and you are a terrible wrestler. You're a pretty good fighter pilot.
And there's the Top Gun reference.
I wonder why Tom had more hair than he does.
Yep, Maverick, not a fan of that trash talk by Tanner Keeler. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to get these cookies down. My mouth is dry. As this match gets underway, Tanner Keeler right away going after those legs, shining up that bold spot. And that Maverick. Oh. Tanner Keeler, of course, made his debut as well back at Breakthrough. Unfortunately, a losing effort against gorgeous Morgan Taylor, but he's here to try to get a win here in Envizion Wrestling. Both these guys started 0-2. Matt Maverick losing his debut here in Envizion Wrestling to Damian Baker. So somebody's going to be 1-1. Somebody's going to be 0-2 by the time this match is over.
He can't do that!
A little bit more mind games there by Tanner Keeler. These two men, big powerhouse style, Matt Maverick. Tanner Keeler, all-state, and state medalist in amateur wrestling, wrestling in college, head of his own wrestling program. He's got all the tools to make it here in Envizion Wrestling. Right now, Matt Maverick's slapping on that side headlock. Bouncing off the shoulder there, Tanner Keeler flexing. Showing Maverick what's up, and he's going to get a good old-fashioned test of strength going on.
You're about to find out. Come back.
Oh, the psych out there. Matt Maverick not the one for games. When the bell rings, he is ready to go. There's the stiff right here. Hands was definitely closed. These two men going to have to be pulled apart by referee Tyler Finney if he keeps those fists flying. We saw in that last match, if you do not listen to the referee's 5 count, you will be disqualified. Oh, and Tanner bouncing Matt Maverick off the post. He knows how to technically wrestle, but he also knows how to get dirty on the outside when he needs to. Tanner Keeler started wrestling in 2008 under the tutelage of Shane Barzini, who is in the crowd, watching his student. Unfortunately, not doing too great right now. Matt Maverick's in a wrench down on that ankle. Trying to look for a submission victory here. I spoke to Tanner Keeler about Shane Barzini. He said, he didn't teach me the moves, he taught me how to be a wrestler, which is a big distinction there. And Tanner's I think he might need some more cookies. Gotta take care of him. He's a growing boy. There's Chips Ahoy sitting there under that turnbuckle. Right now I think Cookies might be the furthest thing from Tanner Keeler's mind. He's getting that knee worked on, Matt Maverick. Maverick, it doesn't take long for this guy to get frustrated in the ring. You can't let that frustration get the best of him, as we saw back in March. Miscommunication with his manager, Jasper Jones, resulting in that loss to Damian Baker. Oh my goodness! High angle suplex dropping Matt Maverick right on the back of his head. Oh, Tanner pulling that one from Weighty. Tanner Keeler, a former New Wave Pro Higher Ground champion, former IWA Unlimited Heavyweight Tag Team champion, United Wrestling Coalition Online Heavyweight champion. This guy doing lots of moves and lots of promotions, and he's showing these fans right now. Oh, it looks like that knee just gave out. Trying to perhaps maybe charge Maverick in the corner, but it looks like Tyler Finney says he's all right, so he's going to continue this match. Break that wrist into the eyes of Tanner Keeler in the corner. An illegal move, by the way. Tyler Finney let him know what's up. Get him in that corner, then you better not get yourself disqualified. We just saw Austin Ryan and Devin Quinn get themselves disqualified in that tag team match against Shooters Don't Die. Maverick better watch his P's and Q's, because Tyler Finney will disqualify them if he sees necessary. He's got to rally. He's got the cookies right behind him. I don't know if you saw me drop those for him. Oh my goodness, that punch just taking it right out. Oh my goodness, and there's a pull into the second rope. Tanner buying some time there. Fighting Matt right into that turnbuckle. It looks like Tanner's going to go up for that Tater Bomb-esque move that he's got on one leg. Oh, and he blasts Maverick right to the mat. We're going to see if that's enough. Oh, Maverick having just enough in the tank, it looked like, to get that shoulder up. Tanner's got to get it together. Hopefully he's not cramping up because of the cookies. I feel guilty. On one leg, Tanner's going to keep going. He's got a lot of fight. Tanner Keeler is trying to avenge that loss against Morgan Taylor. Back to breakthrough rather. But he's not looking too hot at this moment. Matt Maverick's going to try to get this big man over on his shoulders. There's a kick out by Keeler once again. I don't know where he's getting it at this point. You gotta think that knee has to be throbbing. Hey, come on now. Those are not for you. I specifically bought those for Tanner Keeler. Alright. Cookies for everyone, I guess. Oh my goodness. He gave him that shot to the throat there, that cookie was out. I don't know if, oh my goodness. Tanner Keeler. Surprise. Belly to belly, putting that Maverick down. Looked like Maverick was grabbing his throat there after taking a bite from that cookie and taking that shot by Tanner Keeler. We're going to see some magic right here, right now, as Backdraft rolls on. Let's see what these two are made of right here. We cannot wait for this match to be underway as it is right now. The belt swing. Terry Hopper officiating this contest. Right there, starting with a wrist lock. Good old-fashioned wrist lock by Aaron Atlas into the side headlock. Oh my God, he just tossed him right into the referee. That was an accident. That was an accident. Or so says Terry Hopper. He is, of course, the referee of this contest. Side headlock applied by Aaron Atlas and Solomon Tupu. A big shoulder block. Taking Aaron Atlas off his feet. Getting a reaction from this crowd. He's going to go off the ropes. Over and under. And maybe over again. Ooh, a clothesline. Rather ineffective for the big man. Tupu is going to put Atlas in the corner. Charge and a miss. Atlas knows that once he gets on Tupu, he's going to have to stay on him. Those big Samoan fists. Oh, and up and over. Aaron Atlas getting the rope down, sending the big man to the outside. I mentioned Aaron Atlas, he looks like he's going to try to get airborne here. Oh, there's a big shot, big elbow right to the mush. Cutting off those plans pretty quick. It's Tupu now, taking Atlas down by the leg, and he's going to try to get a pin right there. Oh, got that shoulder up. He knows it's still early. He knows he's got some work to do. Solomon Tupu, former New Wave Pro champion for almost a year. Tight grasp on that championship, almost 12 months there. Graduate of the Black and Brave Wrestling Academy, 4-year pro. You could call him the Dragon of the Pacific. He's shown why he is breathing fire on the outside. Aaron Atlas right now. Terry Hopper got that 10 count going. Both of these guys know they're going to have to get back in the ring to break that count. Terry Hopper, of course, one of the best referees in the game. Going to watch these two do their thing, keeping an honest contest between the two, and Tupu's going to break that count. Rolling in to buy him a little bit more time on the outside, where he seems to be very, very comfortable. Big clubbing forearm shot for him. These people want to see Aaron get back into this. As I mentioned, triple threat match to close out the show with a breakthrough. He really shone brightly against Jake Chris and Matt Cross. Oh, and a big clothesline up against the apron. Tupu's going to have to get it back in the ring to win this match. Tupu on the outside. He's got everything under control by that smile on his face. Atlas give him that shoulder on the apron, take him down. Aaron, he looks like Aaron Atlas might try to fly once again. Tupu's not falling for it. I think he's been doing his homework. Ducks the clothesline. Aaron off the rope again. Double avalanche. pin, only a 2 count. Except referee Terry Albert. Solid Tupu looking very, very comfortable right now. He's had experience in Chicago style wrestling, SCW Pro Jersey Championship Wrestling. He's been all over. Just 4 years of in-ring action. Learning from some of the very best back in Iowa. Black and Gray Wrestling Academy. Maverick and Seth Rollins running that school. There we go, another big clothesline. Aaron Atlas, his eyes are going to blaze. He's going to have to come up with some kind of different game plan. So right now he's not looking too hot. Now he's going to lock on that headlock. He's done a great job keeping Aaron on his feet, off of his feet I should say. He's going to try to deprive him of that precious oxygen he needs. A couple shots to the gut. So try to go off the ropes once again, and Tupu scooping him up. Power slam position, dropping him down. Just a big ending. Oh my goodness. As close as you can get without it being a 3. I know Tupu agrees. He's got plenty of moves still to dig into. Plenty of ways to torture Aaron Atlas in this match, and I think we have just seen the tip of the iceberg. Nice elbow shot there. Tupu firmly in control of this match. Got the power and the sides advantage, something that Aaron Atlas is going to have to account for. He will disqualify you if you keep him on the ropes for 5, as I mentioned in that tag team match earlier. Gotta stick to the rules. He did break that down. So that will continue. Aaron needs another breather. He is being punished on the outside earlier in this match, and now they're back out. They're going to call some more. They're going to have to get themselves under control. Else we might be looking at a double count-out situation. These two men taking it to the side, bouncing the head of Aaron Atlas off the apron, which of course we all know is the hardest part of the ring. We're just soaking in the adoration of these fans. Now he looks like they're up to a 7 count. We got to get that back in there. They break the count once again, back into the ring. Tupu with a big elbow. And the toss to the ground. Looks like he might be setting him up. Paving his chest on that pin there. Doesn't get the 3. Aaron Atlas, he needs some help in a big way. Looks like the big Samoan going for that nerve hold. Right onto the right shoulder of Aaron Atlas, trying to go for that submission victory. Aaron being worn down so much in this match. Ooh, desperation almost, maybe instinct. Back elbow at Atlas. He's trying to piece something together. Big boot. Tupu charges at him in the corner. Aaron, here comes Atlas. Atlas is coming back. He's got to make up for a lot of lost ground in this match so far. Big clotheslines. Big Samoan. I'm not sure how well that's going to work out. There's a big shot with the boot there, and Aaron bouncing off the ropes, coming through the big clothesline. Larry taking Tupu off of his feet, and these two men, I think they might need a second. These fans are the fans on the ceiling, not the ones in the seats. The fans on the ceiling are trying to do their best to keep these competitors cool in the match. On this hot mid-June evening, as the temperatures are there in the mid-80s. But they're cut through the sweat. They're putting on an excellent wrestling match for these fans here in Vincennes, Indiana. Now I think he might actually get that through the ropes this time and kind of just throws his body without reckless abandon right at Sawyer Tupu, but he's gonna have to use his full body force to take this guy down. Tupu, maybe for the first time, a little dazed in this match. Aaron Atlas is definitely looking for something high flying here, going to the top rope. And a big diving clothesline. Is that going to be enough to take Tupu out? Shoulder up before the 3. Right now, Atlas has got to be thinking, I need something big. I need something impactful to keep this guy down. I don't know how much is left in Atlas's tank. He's going to try for that top rope again. He's got plenty of moves in his arsenal from that top rope. But Tupu, bouncing off the ropes and Scrutch and Atlas down on that turnbuckle. He's just got to take all the fight out of him. At least momentarily, they're going to go to the top. He's going to suplex if Aaron can get out of this. He's going to need to. Big second rope superplex. Thundering off the canvas. Tupu's got to make the cover. He can make the cover. I don't know if Atlas is going to have enough to kick out this time. Terry Hopper going for that 10 count. Both men needing to get back to their feet. The referee gets to the 10 count. This match will declare the draw, but these fans, it's hard to tell. I can't tell who they're more behind at this point, Solomon Tupu or Aaron Atlas. We got something going on out here. Austin Ryan and Devin Quinn out here, they were just out here earlier getting disqualified in their match. Looks like Atlas and Tupu are going to fight these guys off. Oh my goodness, come on. Oh my God, there's a 3D it looks like. Looks like 3D trying to... And he got him down for the 3 count there. Behind the referee's back, Aaron Atlas and Austin Ryan hit that 3D type maneuver on Solomon Tupu. It looks like these 3 look like there might be some kind of alliance going on here. We have seen these 3 talking together in other promotions, hanging out in locker rooms. Calling for the microphone, Aaron Atlas has got something to say, it looks like. I mean, you owe these fans an explanation. What?
Solomon, looks like the Dragon of the Pacific. Dragon of the Pacific has been slain. People are saying in this arena, it's not the Romans. The highest peak in professional wrestling.
Solomon Tupu's back on his feet. He's going to fight these guys back up. These 3 guys taking it to the massive Samoan. Throwing those elbow knees right to that thick skull of Solomon Tupu and pretty much tossing him out like yesterday's garbage. Out of Olympus. Let the record show that it technically took 3 men to beat Solomon Tupu. These 3, Aaron Atlas, Austin Ryan, Devin Quinn, looks like they are unified here in Envizion Wrestling. And Clark's got some fans over in this corner. I saw that. These 2, Dexter Roswell and Clayton Clark, I know have been waiting to get their hands on each other. Working in several promotions at the same time, but never really getting to cross paths too often. And now they're going to get it done here in this ring. This 5th match here at Envizion Wrestling presents Backdraft. These 2 are going to show us how it's done. Tyler Finney calling for the bell. This match is underway. I can't believe that we are almost halfway through Backdraft already.
We're going to talk now.
And these two are going to put on one heck of a match. Of course, Dexter Roswell trying to start this off with a handshake, as he does at the beginning of all of his debates. Oh, and Clayton Clark was ready for that one. He knew the games that Roswell was playing, and Clayton Clark is going to start this off right. He looks like he's going for that line of fire move that Logan Ridge helping him out. Referee Tyler Finney is going to start that count. I don't think Dexter Roswell is too happy about that plan not working out at the very beginning. Clayton had him scouted. Clayton Clark, of course, trained at IWA Unlimited, mentored by Bo Sawyer. Clayton Clark, the current IWAU club champion over there in Noble, Illinois. Shows at 7 o'clock every Tuesday night. If you guys get a chance, make your way over to Noble for some fantastic wrestling action. A lot of people you have seen and will see on the remainder of the show are normal regular workers over there at IWOW on Tuesday night, so get over there and have a good time. Roswell's going to boot and a shot to the back. Dexter Roswell, a very methodical wrestler. Oh, Clayton Clark sends him to the outside, an unprotected floor. Roswell's going to get back in. There's a scoop. Big old slide slam. Almost gets a 3 count. Clayton taking control in this match. We've seen, personally, a handful of us here at Envizion Wrestling have been watching this young man very closely. Just 19 years of age. Only been in a year or so. Learning from some of the best. It's all over Dexter Roswell. It's on the side to the outside, looks like. Scooping him up. Oh, and a twisting, spinning neck breaker right there on the floor mat. Getting the fans into gear in this match. Clear fan favorite here. Shotgun City Sheriff, Clayton Clark. Logan Ridge on the outside behind the referee's back trying to... Oh my goodness gracious! He just busted a clipboard right over the head. Right over the head of Clayton Clark. I don't know how Tyler Finney didn't see all that shrapnel flying his way. It's a little bit too busy. Dexter Roswell, goodness gracious. Flipping him with that clipboard. Right behind the referee's back, and now he's taking control, choking Clayton Clark against those ropes. Tyler Finney's got to have Ivan back his head. It's Logan Ridge is choking him down against the ropes. Johnny Pope out there looks like he's trying to get the ref to turn around. Johnny Pope, just a bystander at this show, bought a ticket to join all these amazing fans in support of Clayton Clark. Dexter Roswell, not to be trifled with, strategic, very slow pace of wrestling. It's by design. He knows how to pick apart any type of opponent regardless of their fighting style, their years of experience. Pinfall attempt there by Dexter Roswell. Roswell been in this for almost 6 years, trained by Heath Hatton, winning titles everywhere, and I mean literally everywhere he goes. Logan Ridge on the outside, it's hard to lose. These two working together great as a team. There's a big backdrop by Clayton Clark getting into this match once again, trying to regain momentum. He looks like he's going for that. Oh, looks like he's going for that shotgun drop kick into the turnbuckle, but Roswell flips him back and drives a knee right to the face. Oh, another kick out. Roswell using his strategy to outsmart his opponents, fast wrestling knowledge. He's got a willingness to win at any cost. And he's showing it right now. High coming off. Keep that far away from Roswell because he will definitely use that to choke. It looks like he's choking him right now. If he find himself another tie, he's got to break that. He's got the snake. He's got Clayton Clark's snake. He did have a snake in his boots. Tyler Freddie making sure he breaks that illegal hold with the foreign object. A little bit lenient, but he's keeping this match going, and Dexter Oswald going to slap on that side headlock tight as possibly can, trying to get all the oxygen out of Clayton Clark's lungs, because if you can't breathe, you cannot wrestle. Clayton Clark is going to have to dig deep. As we mentioned before, it is burning up in this building. Everybody showed out, staying hydrated. Making sure they got plenty of beverages in their system. Clayton Clark, that arm did not drop for the third time. He is breaking out of his hold. This match will continue. Now we're out a couple shots in the midsection. Dexter Roswell. He's going to hook it, reverse it. Like a sweeping STO there. Oh, not quite enough. Clark getting that shoulder once again, and Roswell looks a little perturbed. Even with all his outside interference, he has still not found a way to keep Clayton Clark on the mat for a 3 count. Dexter Roswell. Can't say enough about the accomplishments this man has achieved as he chokes Clayton Clark with a boot corner, taking advantage of that 5-4 count every single time that he can. Looks like he's going to go off the rope, and oh my goodness, they might have collided heads there. Clayton Clark might have turned around just to get a face full of face. Dexter Roswell, currently a Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, IWA Unlimited Uprising Champion, IWA Productions Light Heavyweight Champion. 3 belts right now. Not defending any in this match. More title belts between the two of these guys. And they're showing why they are champions everywhere they go. Drop toe hold of that second turnbuckle. Roswell is dazed, and now he looks like he's going to hit that shotgun drop kick right to that corner. Clayton Clark, he's got these fans in the palm of his hand, and he looks like he is going to go to the top. Oh, I know he's got that devastating top rope elbow drop, and he's going to hit it. That might be enough for a 3 count. Oh my goodness. Dexter Roswell powers out once again. We mentioned before, Clayton Clark, just 19 years old, wise beyond his years, looks as comfortable as any seasoned veteran. Regardless of who he's facing, he looks like he's going to get up that pump handle and behind the back there. And there's Dexter Roswell with the landslide kick. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Clayton Clark. Roswell is running out of moves. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Looks like he's communicating with Logan Ridge on the outside. Clayton Clark's got to shake it off, because this might as well be a handicap match at this point after that busted flipboard over the head. So we're going to go to the outside. Dexter's going to hold a padding up over there right in front of Clayton's friend Johnny Poke in the front row. Poke, so that security's got to get Poke to get back. He is not. Goodness, Clayton Clark is back with that fist, getting a little too distracted there by Johnny Pope, who is not in this match. He is just a fan. Roswell taking his eye off the ball rather uncharacteristically. Logan once again, oh my goodness, pulling down on the leg. Bobbering Clayton Clark right between the legs, and oh my goodness gracious, that's the deciding vote off of the rope. And Dexter Roswell just steals it from Clayton Clark. Logan Ridge is just laughing in Johnny Pope's face, as if Dexter Roswell did it all by himself. Not a popular decision. Save the fans here in Vincennes, Indiana. I can't believe what we just saw. Dexter is happy with just getting paid to win. There's no way he's going to give a legit handshake to this guy. and I don't think there's any way that Clayton Hart's going to accept it. Logan Ridge is attacking Clayton Hart from behind. These two men just pulled him. Johnny Poke has hit the ring. Johnny Poke is in the ring. Johnny Poke has been hit the... Dexter Roswell is coming to the head of the plate. The drop hit there. Oh, that knee that was hurting him doesn't look to be hurting him very much anymore. Logan Ridge is all by himself. I don't know if he wants a piece of these two guys. And he is barreling, obviously. Ladies and gentlemen, Dexter Roswell coming up with a victory in that match. Man, I don't think it's over between these two. Wow, what a match. I have got to make an announcement. I'm trying to be pulled away from the table, but I need to say something to these fans right here.
Let's go! Fire, lover! Come on, get some back.
For a hot August fight. But before that, at the Knox County Fair, July 20th, a Wednesday show, I think, according to this email, that we will see a tag team match. Dexter Roswell and his little buddy over here, Logan Ridge, taking on, when you're going to that Wednesday, taking on the team of Johnny Poke and Clayton Hart.
Rated at 230 pounds. From the Rockford, Pikeville, Kentucky, Evil Nate Hewitt! Already fresh from his last hunt, defending the Elite Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, the Midwest Monster Sawyer!
It is time for a championship match. Our good friends over at Elite Pro Wrestling allowing us once again to showcase their heavyweight title and their heavyweight champion in Bo Sawyer in our event this evening here at Backdraft. This title will be on the line. Evil Nate Hewitt wanting to add to that hardware. That chainsaw and that title belt would look really nice together. Nate Hewitt taking a second to have a little talk with his mask there. Where he derives his powers going into his match. Sawyer. Looks like he doesn't know quite what to think of this guy. Sawyer, of course, making his Envizion debut back in March, defeating the hybrid Zodiac. Zodiac on the losing into that match with Sawyer. Sawyer keeping that Elite Pro heavyweight title around his waist. But now he steps up and challenges Evil Nate Hewitt. We're going to see if he can keep his grasp firmly on that title. This is clean. Nate Hewitt, of course, making his debut here. Started wrestling in 2009, trained by Funaki and Rikishi, two names any wrestling fan would immediately recognize. So he's got the chops. He knows what to do against an athlete the caliber of the Midwest Monster Hunter, Sawyer. Sawyer holding that EPW title since I want to say last October. That tournament for the vacated title, not letting go. He's gone through several challengers for that title, including Yoder, including John Scrutch, who we saw earlier tonight, and JC Carnage himself. Couldn't get the title away from Sawyer. We're going to see what Nate Hewitt can do. Something tells me that Sawyer hasn't seen anything quite like Nate Hewitt. Nate Hewitt, of course, big fan of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, if you couldn't tell. He's 5-0 at IWA Mid-South, never lost a match in that promotion. RCW in San Antonio knows Nate Hewitt. Sawyer showing him what's going on. And he can't see him. He's going to have to see him if he wants to be able to beat him. Sawyer always talking to his opponents. Nate Hewitt, I believe, has a few ideas on how to shut that mouth. We're gonna. Looks like he's calling back for the mask. I don't think there's timeouts in wrestling, but it looks like Nate Hewitt might be taking one. Something with the mask, and it looks like he's going to throw it back on. The mask looks like it's mended from the skin of his opponents. Let's see if he can get a little pound of flesh from Sawyer in this match to add. The power struggle is real. Neither man getting an advantage after that tie-up. We should point out, Nate Hewitt has never been beaten while wearing his mask. His strategy, obviously, is to keep that thing wrapped around his cranium. Sawyer's going to see that as a big target. You can bet. He wants to keep that Elite Pro title around his waist. Big shove back. Nate Hewitt showing him he is not backing down. He has taken several victims. He is going to look for another one right now. Sawyer trained by homicidal Stephen Davis and the Intimidator Josh Totten. He's been at it for over 10 years as well. Laying waste everywhere he goes. There's a reason he's the Elite Pro champion. We might see a new champion tonight if Nate Hewitt can get himself out of the corner and get regrouped. Sawyer with that nightstick, owed to one of his favorites growing up, a Big Boss Man. Also idolized British Bulldog, as well as the late, great Tracy Smothers. Big head, but I don't know how smart that was with that protective mask there. We don't know exactly what's under that mask between the material itself and Nate Hewitt's head. Oh, looks like he's got this under control. Into the corner. Nate Hewitt off the ropes and a middle clothesline takes the Monster Hunter off of his feet. And he's going to take a break on the outside. Hewitt brandishing that massive chainsaw. I don't have the exact dimensions on that thing, but you can see the fans in attendance kind of peel away from that. I don't want to get sliced and diced before this match gets underway. Now these two are going to brawl on the outside. And they are both very, very comfortable. Oh, Sawyer. It's been all over IWA Unlimited, Coastal Championship Wrestling, World Wrestling Alliance. He's been all over. Former Stride Wrestling No Limit Champion and two-time tag champ. So he rolls in and breaks that count. Taking it to Nate Hewitt on the outside, where so many competitors have spent their time this evening. Everyone taking full advantage of that 10 count, this time by referee Tyler Finney. There's a nice post. Bo Sawyer's had his dinner yet, but gave a little post there. He got a nice wrist smash against the apron there, and Nate Hewitt staying on top of him. I think that he knows if he can do the damage to all those digits of Bo Sawyer, it's going to be very difficult for him to pry that mask off of him. Now pulling that shoulder in. A lot of Bo Sawyer's power drives from those massive arms, always working out, always trying to stay in top shape, thick as a tree trunk. That tree trunk looks like it might get sawed down. Hewitt totally dodges that attempted elbow. Scouted perfectly, and Hewitt's going to get back in the ring there. Nate Hewitt taking control of this match. He's been all over the country, RCW in San Antonio, where he held the International Championship for nearly a year. FGW in Ohio, Austin Wrestling Revolution, in Austin, Texas. Coast to coast, north and south, and the mask is off! Oh my goodness, and he got the mask off, and I think that slap there had a lot more behind it without that protective layer, flesh or whatever it is. Bo Sawyer, the Midwest Monster Hunter, hunting this monster right now. He's doing a dang good job of it as he chokes him against the ropes. Bo Sawyer's got that 5 count. He's going to press to 4.98. Pulling the oxygen from this evil one here. He's defending the Elite Pro title against. He's got a well in hand. Bo Sawyer, as I mentioned, defending this title all over, not just in Elite Pro Wrestling, which you can catch about once a month around Odin, Indiana. Make sure you find them on social media, follow them. You can see Bo Sawyer along with several other competitors. Oh! Huge chop there. Bo Sawyer known for those. Big chop and big slap there. I think you might be giving the fans on this side one that they can take home. Oh, and the eye rake instead, taking out the evil one. Nate Hewitt, Southern Memphis wrestling style, doing him favors early in the match, but he's going to dig into that playbook. He plans to massacre Bo Sawyer here. I mentioned no one has ever beaten him while he has that mask on. Looks like a lot of his power comes from that mask. As long as Bo Sawyer keeps him away from it, I think he's got a slight advantage. Showing why he's the champ. Doesn't care what the fans have to say, obviously. Evil Nate Hewitt swinging at nothing. I think his eyes are crossed. Big slap there over. Bo Sawyer looks like he's going to take a trip into the rope and come back. Big clothesline. He can hold him down, and no, Evil Nate Hewitt. He's still going. Bo Sawyer letting him know he is wrestling this match at his pace. Dictating the pace of this match with Bo Sawyer because he knows he has to do whatever he can, including raking the eyes of his opponent. Any advantage he can take, anything he can get away with. Tyler Finney, it's up to his discretion. The championship advantage goes to Bo Sawyer going into this match. Can only lose the title on a pinfall or submission. So if he decides to get himself disqualified and counted out, he will keep the title. If Nate Hewitt can get it back together, I think that he can find a way to knock Bo Sawyer's train off its track. Nate Hewitt. Oh, there's a big shot. Showing Bo Sawyer. A bit of a lumberjack himself. Kick back elbow. Knocking Hewitt down, cutting off any momentum he might have just built there in the last few seconds. He is the champion for the reasons I mentioned. Nate Hewitt, not even knowing he was going to be in a match for a title, as he showed up to the arena, his eyes lit up. He rubbed up that chainsaw and said he was ready to go. He wants some gold. He wants to take that belt back to Kentucky. Sawyer, elbow straight to the chest of Nate Hewitt. Shoulder up once again. I don't know where he's getting it from, but Nate Hewitt does not have die in his vocabulary. He's going to keep it moving. Bo Sawyer staying on top, not giving a moment's respite for his opponent. And Nate Hewitt's got to be hurting there on the ropes. Bo Sawyer knows he's got to get him away from there. He will suffer a disqualification loss after a 5 count. Back off the ropes. Big shot. Small back there. He's just wearing Nate Hewitt down. Nate Hewitt fires back with a clothesline. He's going to try to get that pin and the championship, and not quite. He's going back to the mask. I think he's going to get it too. But Sawyer, his hands wrapped around that ankle, cutting him off in about the middle of the ring and stomped to the back of the head. No mask yet. So Sawyer, that is not your property. There's mask to be on the corner now. Nate Hewitt's got to kind of reorient himself. He wants the assistance of that mask. Brings him so much luck in these matches, multiplying his strength, his speed, his endurance. Bo's going to wear him out in the corner, throwing those big meaty shoulders in that midsection. How much more of this can Nate Hewitt take? He is evil, but he is not indestructible. Bo's going to put him up top. He looks like he's going to go for that move that's brought him so many victories, the World Breaker. See a big fan of Lance Archer there. Trying to pay over to him, but there's a Russian leg sweep by Nate Hewitt. Oh man, these two. Support here coming from the crowd. Nate Hewitt, he's got to get back to his feet. A chainsaw he brought out to the ring. Fun fact is authenticated, signed, and used by R.A. Mikhailoff, who played Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 3. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, a big influence here on Nate Hewitt. That chainsaw has actually made its way to the filming location of the house using the original 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre film, as well as the Part 4. The less said about that one, the better. That chainsaw gets around, Nate Hewitt gets around, and he has gotten around back to that mask, which he has gotten back on. Bo Sawyer's going to have to get that back off of him. I don't like his chances here. As Nate Hewitt gets that mask on, as he starts soaking back in the admiration of the crowd who are behind him. I don't know if the fans are behind him out of fear or out of respect for what he's doing in the ring, but he is getting the job done at the moment as he takes the lead back against the champion. And what is this? What is this? This is like some kind of grassy moss creature. To distract referee Tyler Finney. I don't know what in the H that was all about. And it looks like he might have made off. Did he make off with the mask? No, he's still got the mask on. Oh, the momentary distraction there. That might be enough, though, if Bo can use that distraction by that Gilly monster. Oh, there's the twisted Nate. That is a maneuver that usually ends the matches for even Nate Hewitt. He's just got to roll over, make that pin. He could be the new champion. He's trying to make his way. He's running on empty with gas prices. That's not a place you want to be. He's going to try to win the title right now. And it looks like Sawyer get his hand underneath the rope to break that pin. Tyler Finney says so. You're going to have to get him more toward the middle of the ring there, Nate Hewitt. He's got his mask on. I don't know what else he can do besides maybe bring that chainsaw in, but we're not going to want to clean up the ring after that mess. We still have matches tonight. 3 big matches still left on the card here at Backdraft. These fans coming out in the heat. He's going to go for the twist of Nate again. That big shot to the back of the head. Nate is stumbling. Team Hudson is going to get him up for a big lifting DDT. And that mask looks like the mask slide off. And he got the mask off and he got that pin before he could make his way to the ropes.
Your victor and still Elite Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the Monster Hunter,
Sawyer, the Midwest Monster Hunter, slays another monster. Keeps his hands firmly on draft for that Elite Pro Wrestling Championship title. Make Hewitt not losing matches with the mask on, did not have the mask on after that big shot by Sawyer. What is going on here? Hold on a sec. Hey, today security. What security will you pay attention? What this match is not underway. This person wearing all black. I don't know. Oh my! The mask came off. That is Alice Crowley. Alice Crowley is not scheduled to be here. She is here. She from the lobby. What? Taking the dust up at these 2 women, Dejay and Dexter. Dejay finding humor in this. We need some clarification as to what's going on here. Alice Crowley, she is not scheduled to be here. What's going on? The referees.
Apparently we have a surprise guest, and now it is a tag team match. We have Charlie Kruel and Bailey McRoberts. The referee is
I don't know, Alice, I think she might be saying she's not ready for competition, but I mean, she made her way to Vincennes. She's got her gear on under there. Under that all-black costume, which is not going to be hot this day.
Alice Crowley and DJ Dexter.
It looks like we're going to get a tag team match instead of a scheduled triple threat match. Charlie Kruel and Bailey McRoberts, they were not appreciative of that jump from behind. Now these 2 women, Alice Crowley and Dejay the Disaster, who have never worked together, have never even been in a ring together, now suddenly they have to be partners. Charlie Kruel and Bailey McRoberts, they came into this match expecting to be going against each other. Now it looks like they're going to be tagging up. It's by the referee's discretion. We're going to let this one go. They're all 4 here. We are going to have a tag team match. And these 4, they are ready to go, it looks like. As I mentioned, Alice Crowley, she did make her debut here at Envizion Wrestling back in March, winning that fatal 4-way. One might say stealing a pin from Charlie Kruel on Blair Onyx to win that match, which did not make the fans happy. These 2, Alice Crowley and Charlie Kruel, no strangers. They have been all over the place, many promotions, to war with one another. And they're going to add another one here. Flipping neck breaker by Charlie Kruel, and she's going to go for a cover. It looks like Alice Crowley says no way. She's going to roll out to the outside and take a little breather. These fans are firmly behind Charlie. They in favor here in Envizion. It looks like she is going to hit the ropes and maybe go for a dive on the outside, taking out of her both of her opponents right in front of the fans. She is on her feet. Charlie Kruel is sporting some new gear. Looking fantastic as always. These 4 women here to put on a show for these fans. Tag team action, impromptu. She's going to barely get it. 2 count there on Alice Crowley. A big big opponent, taking up a lot of time in her match history, and these two are tagged in. Bailey McRoberts and Dejay the Disaster. First time we've seen either of these two in an Envizion Wrestling ring, and there's a what's that? Rough Rider, short Rough Rider. Back, and she's going to do a little short pull, coming to run it, little head scissor driver. Bailey McRoberts, she wants to show fans what she's got. This 19-year-old superstar, second generation. Her father, Chuck McRoberts, who we know from our training days a long time ago. Double DDT, awesome teamwork by these two. Dejay looks like she might be in a little bit of trouble getting up her pin. Dejay, the Disaster, gets that shoulder up. Charlie getting these fans going, starting in 2017. Charlie Kruel was trained by two tough Tony, Claire LaMotta, Rudy Switchblade, showing why she is the current Emerge Women's Champion. She's going to get her in the corner. She's going to get her against the ropes, maybe. She's going to see what she can do against a much stronger Dejay, and Dejay's going to reverse it. Leg trip. Charlie on the outside. The referee, I don't believe, saw it. Alice is back in her corner, so I think she's going to get away with it. She knows, and she does not care. Alice Crowley, she's been at it for a while. Oh, big shot. She's going to tag in Alice to do a little damage to her longtime rival. Alice Crowley, of course, winning that fatal four-way match. Blair Onyx, Charlie Kruel, and Laney Luck at Breakthrough. She's been all over the place as well. She's been on AEW Dark Elevation. She's been in the ring with Big Suplex. Been in the ring with Sky Blue, Kenzie Page, Marty Bell, Billy Starks, Max the Impaler, Laney Luck for the first time at Breakthrough. Not afraid to mix it up with the men, as Cole Raderick might know. Raderick's been in the ring with Alice Crowley and taking his fair share of shots. Alice Crowley with that hair pull. Referee Terry Hopper reminding her that hair pulls are illegal in this match, but once again, she's going to bend the rules until they dang near break. She's going to get her in her corner. She's got her cut off. Bailey's looking at her partner, who she originally was slated to have as an opponent. Ooh, there's a shot there, and she is going to go low with those open palm strikes, working that midsection of Charlie Kruel, trying to wear her out. Terry Hopper's got to do his job, keeping Dejay back. And he's also got to be watched because Alice getting about 80% of her work done behind the referee's back so far in the match, and some stomping, some chokes. Bailey trying to get the referee to pay attention, but kind of distracting her. Kind of costing her partner there. Dejay the Disaster started wrestling on Halloween of 2018. She's been doing this for about 4 years herself. Trained by Chi-Town T, Willie DeBomb Richardson up in Project Revolution Wrestling around Chicago. Big powerhouse tags into the other powerhouse, Alice Crowley. Years of experience under her belt, trained by Randy West. You could call her Big Al. There's a big shot. Charlie is just getting damaged. All of the Pop-Tarts look to be failing her at the moment. Another big chop against the ropes. Looks like she might be going for an Irish whip. Reversal by Charlie, and Charlie, taking a hit to the midsection. Alice is all over it. These two women, as I mentioned, know each other extremely well, but probably wrestle in their sleep. This crowd is not asleep. This crowd is clearly behind Charlie Kruel. Alice Crowley, this is what you wanted. That sneak attack. You came all the way to Vincennes. You're in your gear. Why not hop into this tag team match? Women's wrestling will become a staple of Envizion Wrestling going forward. So many talented women all over the Midwest and beyond wanting to get in on this action after our first show breakthrough. Dejay with that choke. Charlie's got to be out, just about out. Bailey's got to rally her partner and get her in the corner because she is She's got to be about at the end of her rope. Going to try to rally with these fans getting firmly behind her back, and Dejay is not letting up. Dejay showing why she is the current and only woman to hold the Project Revolution Wrestling Heavyweight title. First ever Journey Independent Championship Wrestling Women's Champ as well. Just a few years in the game, and she is just taking every piece of gold that she can find. Alex Crowley getting back in there. Looking like she's rather enjoying herself after that sneak attack. Charlie's going to come back down those forearms across the collarbone of Alex Crowley off the rope, and she's going to roll her up, maybe in the bulldog. Oh, drops her with a jawbreaker type stunner move. Just the reprieve she needed. She has got to get to Bailey McRoberts in her corner. And once again, firmly behind Charlie Kruel, this women's tag team match, getting these fans out of their seats. Desperately needed a tag to Bailey McRoberts. He is back in the hot tag into Bailey McRoberts. Here she comes in. And a big clothesline there. Bringing her power to Dejay. Forearm shot right across the jaw. First time in the ring between these two women, and Bailey is not backing down. She has something to prove in this tag team match. She looks like she's going to hook that leg. A spinning Moss handle family three-handle. God, I just jacked that up. There's too many words in that move, and it's getting late in the show, and I don't think I've drank enough water. Bailey McRoberts is hydrated, though. She is taking the reins of this match. Charlie gains her breath back on the corner, taking all that. First DDT there. Bailey McRoberts dropping her down. Death drop, one of her signature moves. Charlie Kruel's getting in. It's a gurney shot to Alice Crowley, taking her back out of the ring, trying to keep the two legal women in this match. Bailey up in that choke, and the choke bomb by Dejay. One of her big moves that ends a lot of matches for her as well, but Charlie Kruel is there for the save. Great ring awareness by Charlie Kruel. Charlie Kruel getting all that ring time at Ohio Valley Wrestling, New Wave Pro, Paradigm Pro Wrestling, Summit Pro. Every weekend in the ring, and she's gonna, nice little press there, she's gonna roll. It looks like they're trying to get through hooks, so she and Dejay get a little out of control on the outside. And Alice is gonna get a roll up there on Bailey. She's got a handful of tights there. Alice Crowley just stole that pin. I don't think Bailey even knew she was behind her.
The impromptu tag team of Alice Crowley and
Alice Crowley does it again. Picking her spots, ultimate opportunist there. He's got one of the best in the Huntsman Bay, Marston. These two men meeting in the ring before at New Wave Pro. You may call Nate Matthews the evolution of execution. Bringing that big Dilf energy to this match. Jay Marston as well. Don't overlook him. He, after all, defeated Nate Matthews for the New Wave Pro Ultra Rapid Championship. So he knows how to pin Nate Matthews' shoulders to the mat. We're going to see if he can do it here tonight in Envizion Backdraft. Where we're expecting to be a straight up, no holds barred affair here. Wrestling. You guys want to see wrestling? You guys came to see wrestling. You're about to see it between these two. These two are ready to go. These two are about to lock up once again. These two have faced each other so many times in the past, know each other very well. But they're going to do it from this new audience here in Vincennes, Indiana. We've got this match in a huge, huge main event coming up right after, but we're going to focus in right now. The Hudson and Jay Marston, and the fishing and brawling. Very technical in his abilities as well. And Matthew's going to take control early. He's going to hook him up in this wrist lock. Hey, Matthews, New Wave Pro all over the place. AWR, longest reigning Ultra Rapid champion in New Wave Pro. One of the best in the Midwest. Trying to get a split into more doors. Showing Jay Marston how it's done with the snapmare over. He's going to lock him up. Trying to steal his oxygen early in this match. Jay Marston looking to outpower Nate Matthews. Power advantage. There's Nate Matthews flipping tires in the gym. He's trying to stay in top form for matches like this. Of course, you know, Jay Marston, another student of Merrick Brave and Seth Rollins. Black and Brave Academy, that headlock takeover cinched it tight on Nate Matthews. Referee Tyler Finney, his last referee duty of the evening. This soon-to-be banger of a match between these two. Jay Marston, former rugby player. He knows how to hit hard, and he's doing it right now. He's going to show Nate Matthews that maybe he's learned a few moves. Nate maybe spending a little bit of time, too much time on the fan, not enough focusing on his opponent.
Bret Hart want to be, kid.
Bret Hart, a huge influence on Nate Matthews. From the hair to the finishing maneuver to the colors, it's hard to argue with the fact that Bret Hart is one of the best of all time. Nate Matthews hopes to ascend that level, taken step by step. One of these steps he hopes is Jay Marston. Going to try to get a little revenge for losing that Ultra Rapid champion. Of course, I believe it was about 7 months that Jay Marston held on to that Ultra Rapid title. For losing it in an insanely devastating match with Mad Dog Conley at New Wave Pro. But that has not deterred him at all. He is here tonight, coming in at the last second, swooping in and making it safe for us in Envizion Wrestling. We appreciate it. We had to have an opponent for Nate Matthews. We knew we needed someone that could go hold for hold. He's doing it right now. He's going to shot off the ropes by Nate Matthews. He's going to come back and make a big shoulder drop right there. Shoulder tap and lock him down. Get the fans behind him. He's going to go off the ropes. Nate under. He's going to go over and put the leg catch there. Cutting that off right at the source. And a big German release suplex. Jay Marston, he came to play. He wants to show these fans who he is. Ooh, and a chop in the corner. Jay Marston all over the place as well. New Wave Pro, AAW, CSW, St. Louis Anarchy with their tournament tonight in St. Louis this entire weekend. We're hoping they're doing well over there. Reaching out to all of our, nope, get the shoulder up. Reaching out to all of our fellow promoters, extending a handshake and an olive branch, trying to bring people together for the betterment of indie wrestling in the Midwest. Benefiting everybody, bringing these fans in. Brave this heat of this hot June summer day. Some great wrestling action. There's a big shot by Nate Matthews. I think he might be going for it again. Well, nope. There's a reversal into the ropes. Jay comes back and eats that elbow there. Nate Matthews flipping over into a sunset flip in the middle of the ring. Marston gets the shoulder up. Ducking the clothesline with the go behind. Marston got him out. Waist lock, but broken up. Nate Matthews pulling him over. dragging that arm. He's going to put a shin right down to the jaw of Marston, trying to take away any leverage he has to get back to his feet, wearing out a body part at a time. And look like they're sided with the Huntsman here. Marston is showing technical prowess as well as that crawling attitude with the headbutt. Now he's going to go off the ropes over Nate Matthews. Big heel kick. Owen Hart-esque heel kick there. Hit him right in the jaw, trying to get a free count here, and Marston gets another shoulder up. Nate Matthews staying on top of his opponent. It's going to close those fists. Referee Tyler Freddie's got to make sure those are legal shots there. Driving the fist, a little bit of the elbow into the jaw. Jay Marston, he's going to get another elbow around that throat. I mentioned before, Jay Marston, former rugby player, knows how to hit hard, but it's hard to knock the guy down when you are on the mat.
Take some pictures of me! Hey!
Talking trash to these fans.
Hey, idiot!
I don't know, he might be need to concentrate more on his opponent, but Jay Marston's digging deep for a little bit more breath in those lungs. He's got him up into the corner. He's broken out of it. He is tired. And there's another big shot. They tell him to get a picture, and I hope you got a picture of that. Jay Marston lighting up Nate's chest. Ducking that one, and he's going to get an overhand one of his own. These two just trading shots. He's got something planned, and he's going to get one more. Observing his surroundings, trying to get Jay into that opposite corner. He hits that turnbuckle hard. Up into scooping up, driving that back. Nice backbreaker right in the middle of the ring, pulling away from the ropes. Ring awareness by Nate Matthews, always knows where he is.
Where's my gear? Hey!
Trying to get his fans all of a sudden to cheer for him. I'm not sure if that's what happened. I think they've made up their mind about you, Mr. Matthews. Got at least one Jay fan over here. We got one over there, and one over there as well. They're gonna have to come alive. Jay's going to need these people behind him to get out of this predicament. And there's another big chop. He's just not letting up. Snap there down, right back into the middle. Big kick to the back. Shoulder blades taking all that impact from that kick. Jay Matthews known for those sharp kicks. Educated feet. Does a lot of tape watching, and I know it looks like a pin, kind of Finney. I think Tyler Finney might have been a little put off by the hubris there. Nate Matthews trying to get such a cocky pin. He's going to have to do a little bit more to keep Marston down. Marston at some point, he's going to, as he's in a submission right here, this full Nelson, he's going to be looking for a submission of his own. He's known for that anaconda vice. Oh, and a cartwheel kicking him right in the back of the head. Marston needs to find an opening. Matthews not giving him a whole lot of room to move. Nate Matthews, one of the best in the Midwest. First noticed by officials here at Envizion Wrestling, this time put in at New Wave Pro over in Terre Haute. Check out their social media as well. Spread the word for all of these great independent pro wrestling companies cropping up all over the Midwest. Get as many shows as you possibly can. You might run into these guys again. Shot to the back, that forearm right to the small of the back. There's a Russian leg sweep. Bret Hart once again. Oh, Jay Marston, I don't know where he's getting it. These two guys. Second to the last match of the evening. We got one big, mega, huge, out of control main event match between Public Enemy Eric Dillinger and Iron Demon Shane Mercer coming up after this. Everyone in their seats now don't have any idea what to expect out of that match, but bringing back to this match, there's another Quinn Nelson lock on the end. Broken up by Jay. He's going to get behind, try to pick him up, slam him down, face first, freak accident. Shot off the ropes. There's a running, loving clothesline. Nate down the line. Comes back with that spinning lariat. These two men down on the mat. Tyler Finney, your referee for this match. He's going to administer that 10 count. These two have got to get back to their feet. We could have a draw here. These two men have been doing it for years. Jay 4, top 5 for Nate. And if you ask me, they both dominate that ring, looking like two guys that have been doing it for a couple decades. Marston taking all that knowledge he's learning from Seth Rollins, one of the greatest in all of wrestling, all of the world, WWE, Eric Brave as well. You can't find much better set of teachers than those two. There's a double stomp, knocking Nate Matthews down, and Jay Marston, he's gonna pull it together. He's fancy behind with that atomic drop there, taking it low. Big clothesline, he's gonna hold on to that arm. He's gonna bring him up for a few more. Gonna wrench that arm. Another Jake Roberts has, he's going for it. He's going for that Anaconda Vice. Oh, maybe not. He was looking for that submission, won many matches with that maneuver. He's also got that dirt mat kick that he's gonna be looking for whenever he gets a chance. Up over the ropes. Hey, Matthew's gonna come in and he takes a shot right to the face with that elbow, and Jay Marston throwing that shoulder. He looks like he's gonna sunset flip action, trying to get him in the middle of the ring. He's gonna flip over and another two, but he's holding on. He flipped him out of that. Looked like he's trying to get him up for a power bomb, but he kind of flipped himself inside out. A lifting cutter there, center of the ring. That's got to be it. Let's see if he can made up before the 3 once again. I mentioned that big DILF energy that Nate Matthews brings in matches. Knowing where he is in the ring at all times, right there, getting his legs wrapped around that bottom rope. Jay had no choice but to give him some space there. And Matthews planning his next move. He's got to come up with something big, knock the air out of the lungs of Nate Matthews, maybe the German suplex, but Nate wraps it up and pulls him through for a pin, pulling him up. Marston gets out. Matthews ducks the clothesline, full Nelson German suplex, and he's on fire right now. Goes for that diving kick, that Claymore-esque move right there. But that's going to be enough. Marston gets another shoulder up. I can't believe, I don't know where he's going. It looks like he's going to lock in that crossface, and he's got him directly in the center. Marston's got a long way to go if he's going to try to get to the ropes to break this move up. I don't know if he's got what it takes to. His ropes, it looks like at this point, are the only thing that's going to save him. He's got to get there. Hey, Matthews, I think you can see that his opponent is within an inch of that rope. It looks like he's fading there. Referee Tyler Finney is going to have, and he's got the rope. He's got the rope. Enough energy to break that rope, and Nate Matthews knows he's got to break that hold before the 5. But the damage might already be done. Once again, Jay Marston. I don't know what to say. I pretty much had to flip a coin on who I thought was going to take this one, and I don't know if that coin is going to be correct in this instance, but he is going to go for the sharpshooter. There's that small package by Jay Marston, countered perfectly, but not quite enough. I don't think he had his arm wrenched all the way around that neck to really cinch that pin in. There's a trip there, and he's going to go for that Anaconda Vice again. Right in the middle of the ring, Nate Matthews. He's going to have a chore ahead of him. And there's a roll through. Almost too fast for me to catch up with. Trying to take a drink of water, and I don't have a second to spare to do so. There's a sharpshooter in the middle of the ring. Nate Matthews. And there's a sharpshooter victory It's a submission victory, it looks like. Dave Matthews looks like his gained that submission victory, and I'm a penny to get Dave Matthews off the Huntsman. Dave Matthews did it. He just proved all these people here in this crowd in Vincennes, Indiana, Envizion Wrestling.
And now introducing first, weighing in at 205 pounds.
Here they are, the hard.
From Indianapolis, Indiana, Public Enemy number 1, Maverick Dillinger! And his opponent, weighing in 220 pounds, from my own personal hell, the Iron Demon,
We are about to get this main event underway. I am beside myself right now. Terry Hopper, our senior referee here in Envizion Wrestling, getting to officiate yet another main event. And Shane Mercer is not going to waste any time. Right away, getting Eric Dillinger into that corner. These two men, no history whatsoever. They have been reading up on each other, watching each other's matches. I think they both know what to expect. Shane Mercer, a big throw to Eric Dillinger, putting that strength on display immediately. And I think these fans are about to see some incredible work right here. Big over the head suplex. Shane Mercer, the Iron Demon, earned his nickname. 15 years in the business, started in 2007. Trained by Bull Payne. There's a big spinning tornado DDT off the ropes by Dillinger. Got an amazing night tonight. 10 huge matches. These fans have come out and braved the heat. See some amazing wrestling action, and Dillinger vaulting himself over the ropes, taking Mercer out in front of these fans. Waking these fans up. Oh, that's not PG. That is not PG at all. This was advertised as a family-friendly show, but I guess Eric Dillinger doesn't care about that. Dillinger now, 5-year pro, trained by Billy Rock, legend of the Indiana wrestling scene. He goes to the top, and he's going to try to surprise Mercer with something big. Oh, Mercer catches him. Once again, that inhuman strength. Dillinger's got to know, if you throw your body at him, there's a 50% chance at least Mercer's going to use it against you, and he's going to hook him up for a big suplex. Throws him up and down, and he is showing Dillinger that he came to put a hurting on him. Asking Mercer before this match his strategy, and he simply said, rip him apart. Plain and simple. Mercer getting these fans gas as he finds himself on that second rope, gonna suplex him, trying to bring Dillinger back into the ring, and he's got him up, and he's got him down. More of a Falcon Arrow kind of landing there. He's gonna get him in the middle of the ring, and Dillinger's getting the shoulder up. Shane Mercer, IWA's Mid-South Triple Crown champion. He's been all over AAW, OVW, St. Louis Anarchy. He's even showed up on NXT. And he is here in Vincennes, Indiana. Show off his strength in front of these fans. Dillinger, though, kind of negating that strength right now, keeping him up against the ropes. As this show gets ready to wind down with this main event, these two are going to send the fans home screaming. There's a big almost frog splash with the rope assist. Shane Mercer's legs tied up in those ropes, but getting a shoulder up anyway. I'm going to give you some of these stats for Shane Mercer, and you are not going to believe it, but if you don't, you can ask him yourself. This guy can bench over 600 pounds, squat 655, deadlift 700 pounds, which is maybe 3.5 Eric Dillinger's. Dillinger is not showing any fear. in the face of the Iron Demon, the public enemy, but he's a enemy of Shane Mercer right now. Mercer whipping off the rope, throwing that elbow right to the chest. Dillinger ducks the rebound. Dillinger looks like he's gonna hook up that arm, trying to get an arm bar. Trying to stretch that shoulder out. Yeah, he's got that arm bar almost locked in. Mercer's gonna try to use his forearm strength, or maybe even just rolling back, try to get him in a pin. Dillinger giving him a couple boots to take him back down and lock that submission on it. You can get the Iron Demon to tap to this submission hold, and the match will be over, but I'm not betting on that strategy just yet. These two men eventing this amazing event, this follow-up show, the breakthrough back in March. Second event right now. It's fans filling the Army National Guard Armory for wrestling action, and they are getting it right now. This main event is Shane Mercer. He's going to power Dillinger over, trying to put all of his body weight onto those shoulders. To try to keep that arm tied up. Get that shoulder up there. Mercer's back and forth right now between a pin attempt and a submission attempt. Dillinger looks like he's just going to pick Mercer picks Dillinger up and plants him hard. Breaking up that submission. He's going to go for a pin. Shane Mercer doing MMA for 15 years, about as long as he's been pro wrestling. Likes some medical weapons as well. Shane Mercer, no stranger to the deathmatch style, not afraid to bleed a little bit for his craft. Same might be said as about Eric Dillinger. Shoots shot off the ropes, and Mercer's going to pick him up. He catches him in that fallaway slam and slams him over. He's got those shoulders down on Dillinger, and that was almost a 3 count there. Dillinger, all the air rushing from those lungs. He's going to make his way to the outside, but I don't know if that's where you want to be in a match with Shane Mercer. Shane Mercer knows how to put those outside elements in his favor. Referee Terry Hopper goes for that 10 count. Dillinger's grabbing a chair. He's bringing a couple chairs into this ring now. This is not there are rules to this match. Chairs are not allowed. Terry's going to go ahead and get rid of the chair, but he's got another one behind him. Terry Hopper not seen. Dillinger just smashed Mercer in the back of in the spine with that, and it looks like he shook it off. The referee did not see that chair shot. Mercer not taking too kindly to that shot with the illegal weapon, and Mercer swinging that chair right to the back of Eric Dillinger, right in front of the face, getting a little frustrated. Getting frustrated there with that illegal chair shot. Terry Hopper looks like he's calling for a DQ in this main event. I mean, I don't know if I can really... I don't know if I can blame Terry Hopper, though. That was a blatant shot by Shane Mercer with that. And now Dillinger talks some trash, and Mercer's going to take him back down. I don't think he's done with it. These two guys are just going to keep going. There's no way Terry Hopper's going to get these two away from each other. These two, we need some order here. Tyler Finney, he's going to try to get himself in between. We only have 2 referees for this match, unfortunately, and I don't know if this is going to be enough. Come on, we need to get some order here. And now the locker room looks like it's empty now. This is what we have to do to separate these two. I don't know. The referee looks like he made his call.
By disqualification.
Jason Carnes has the microphone.
Shane Mercer, I don't think anybody in this crowd wants to see a disqualification in the main event. Yeah, fucking does. So, Terry.
Yes, sir.
You stay in this ring?
Yes, sir.
You ring that bell one more time, we're going to restart this match. And no disqualification.
Jason Carnes making it out. He looks like he has made a decree that This match is going to restart under no disqualification rules, and Mercer and Dillinger, they're ready to get at it. They're ready to get right back into this. There are no rules, so now chair shots will be legal.
No DQ!
It is no DQ rules after those legal chair shots, and oh my God, it looks like Mercer here grabbing Dillinger by the throat. He's in his element now, but this is no DQ, and he is gonna press Dillinger up over those ropes. Oh my God, these men that emptied out of the back door, they're still. Oh my God! That body press right through that ringside table. Oh my goodness. I don't know how many of those 6, 7, 8 men that emptied out of the locker room, but I bet they're really regretting that decision to help these officials. Oh my goodness. This is no DQs now, and the match has officially begun. There are no countouts here. Dillinger just cutting right through those men on the outside, through the table. Probably not the easiest of landings now. Mercer, merciless. Oh, and there's a chair throw. There's getting out of control here. And these two really opening up on each other. Oh, kick to that face with an assist by the chair. These two men destroying some of the hardware. Eric Dillinger, public enemy #1. Being informed that he needs to continue this match. AC Carnage on his decree, and Dillinger telling the fans to move out of his way and right into the chairs. Taking Dillinger out, doing a nice little chair surfing. Cameraman. Oh my goodness, grabbing a chair around the skull of Eric Dillinger. We promised a family-friendly event here. Now it looks like these two are coming out here. It's the roll-away door. Face first. I don't know if JC Carnage realized when we made this a no disqualification match that these two men were going to get out of control. That looks like Mercer wants them to go outside. Now I'm confused as to what's going on here. These fans now, I guess, trying to file out to see what is going on. This is just broken out of control. We don't have enough security guards. This is just out of control. I'm at a loss for words. The fans just filing out. The show's not over yet, but they are going out to see what is happening here. These two men are going to fight outside in the dark. I can't tell exactly from my seat what is happening. These two men, no doubt, taking the fight outside. No disqualifications mean nobody gets counted out. Doesn't matter how far away from the building you get. These two guys are fighting outside, and it sounds like there's a big brawl happening out there. From my vantage point, I'm getting a nosebleed type of seat back here. I'm at a loss for words. Sorry, my second show commentating. I'm getting dizzy trying to keep up with everything that's going on, and we've got people out there with their cell phones. They are. I got a dumpster out there. I don't know what they got planned, but it looks like they're making their way back into the arena. And they are making their way back in. In trouble. The Armory isn't too upset. Busted up chairs. This is just out of control. We've got a huge mess here, and they've made their way back to the ring. Even though this is no disqualification, this match does have to end in the ring. These fans, the looks on their faces, they don't know what. Looks like they don't know what they've just seen. As these two men make their way back in, this match is still going. Mercer, Shane Mercer, the Iron Demon, he's gonna make a stack of chairs. It looks like in this ring. Bloodlust, Shane Mercer taking advantage of these no disqualification rules. I think these fans are at a loss for words as well. These two men take it back to the ring with that pile of chairs. Somebody's going to be hurting. Another shot there. Dillinger can't take too many more of these. I can't believe it. I just don't know what else to say here. Shane Mercer bringing that hurt there. Dillinger telling him to bring it on. Kick that chair right back up in there. Forearms. Iron Demon, and now I don't know what he's got planned, but those chairs are going to tangle up. Oh, rolling blockbusters from the second rope right in the middle of the ring on those chairs. That might just be enough. Oh my goodness gracious, and Mercer gets up. This is just out of control. I cannot believe what has happened here, what has transpired here in the BACKDRAFT in this main event. Dillinger going up to the top, trying to hit a high uber big elbow once again. Not going to be enough to put away the Iron Demon. Not right. Dillinger bringing the fight like I've never seen before. He is going to go up again. Mercer is dazed in the middle of the ring after landing on his chairs from that blockbuster. I don't know if he can regroup after this. He's got him up. He's going to catch him in that. All the way slam. He's going to pick him up. Oh my goodness, driving his head down onto the knee, and he's going to pick him right back up. Mercer sprawling him across that top turnbuckle, and I think I know what he's going for. This looks like the setup for a move we've seen many times. If you're a fan of Shane Mercer. Oh my God, and there moonsault and battery. Shane Mercer is so there. Comes out on top. He's down to the top of enemy. Going to get the first one. Out of control.